What nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's manga nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for the Four Nights of the Apocalypse chapter 85. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel alone, this video are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing, I want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, the truth shall be revealed. Finally. And I've had some people ask me who I think the final enemy is for this series, who Endgame is. And based on what Arthur has said and based off of, what happened near the end of Tazai, right now it seems like Chaos is, and hell, even what we saw recently in Eden Zero, I mean, to me, it just seems like Chaos is the enemy. Arthur said flat out, he's just a vessel for Chaos. He is. Unless there's something influencing the Chaos, which would be very interesting to see. But right now, I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. If there's a chaotic lord that's very much like a Gauther situation, which I would love if there was a Gauther situation. Ooh, I would love it. If there is a Gauther situation, I'd be down with that. I would love to see Nakaba go that route, because that would be an interesting throwback. But we'll have to wait and see on that. But I feel like the other thing I want to mention is I feel like this could be something we're going to see in not to the extent or the extreme that we have here, obviously, but based off of what we've seen so far, I feel like we're going to see something similar to this in Grudge of Edinburgh. But let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us this week. Here we go. No one can hide their shock at the reality of Britannia shown to them by Thetis. They've seen it for themselves, an extraordinary sight before their eyes. And this chapter is titled Gloom. Everyone is shooketh. Look at fucking Donnie. He's like, what the fuck? Meliodas is just like, look at fucking Gawain. Gawain is just like, looks so depressed. Oh my god. And Lancelot is just like, eh. He's so indifferent. Oh! Okay, this is a good one for this Q&A. Since when did Isolde wear her ribbon? Here's what Nakaba said. Since she was a child, it appears she's had it ever since Tristan complimented her. We need to see this! We need to see this! The mountains and land are completely gone. There was some premium quality ore in that mountain. Whoa! It was surrounded by lush forests and lakes. There were small villages too, such as Igor's, Cespron, and Orden. Orden used to be the hometown of our holy knight Pelio. Mr. Pelios. How could he do this? It looks like every time Arthur creates something in Camelot, something in this world is lost. Equivalent exchange. You didn't see it for yourself? No, but I heard it from a credible source, so there's no mistaking it. Father, I've been wondering about that myself. Who on earth is your source on that? Percival, huh? It was your grandpa. Whoa, it was your grandpa. Vargus, a holy knight who once loyally served Arthur. Holy shit, what? Percival's grandmother leaked information to Leoness? Holy shit! What? Dude! Like, he was like, we knew he served on Arthur's court. We knew about that. But he was leaking info? Damn! But your Highness, you mean to say you actually believed an enemy holy knight's story? Yeah, I believed him, and I still do. So when did he tell you? Let's see, it wasn't long after the Holy War ended. Now here is where we get into the good stuff. Your grandpa was a turncoat, and he asked for my help while being hunted by his former comrades, with you as a baby in his arms. What happened? Okay, to the good shit. How did this happen? How did this happen? With his master, Arthur, changing by the moment after gaining the power of chaos, Vargus hoped to turn him back to normal and stop his comrades who blindly followed him. I believed in his words, so I gave him an Ouroboros medallion as a token of eternal friendship, and carved 2 stars onto his helmet as a token of trust and cooperation. The medallion on Grandpa's cape and the cuts on his helmet, they're what you gave to Grandpa. Well, that explains that. But, so the other knights are being influenced by chaos. Okay, that makes sense. So, I'm telling you, Pelagard is going to turn. You are convincing me otherwise. You gotta convince me otherwise, Akaba. Pelagard is going to turn. He was alone and had nowhere to go, so I offered to look after you for him. But Vargus shook his head and said plainly, Percival is mine to protect, even if it costs my life. I'll raise him up to be a healthy, kind-hearted boy. Aww! He definitely kept his promise. Ever since I saw you, I knew he did. Yeah. Aww. First a blood relative of Arthur, and now we get a pipsqueak from Camelot. Oh, that's really a confidence booster. But, okay, this is an interesting point, though. Something that this has been set up from the beginning in regards to Gawain and Percival, how their raptures are connected. They have been connected from the start, whether it be the fact that Gawain is a relative of Arthur, and in the case of Percival, his father and his grandfather by proxy, they both served for Arthur. I mean, this has been set up from the start. You cannot deny this, and they're both pint-sized cuties too. But I mean, you cannot tell me that this has been set up from the start, and their powers are and how their powers are. I mean, yeah, it feels right. And I mean, Tristan and Lancelot, it's already been clearly established that from the very start, they have been destined. Their fights have been destined. Their raptures have been destined. Everything has been connected in regards to Tristan and Lancelot, including their fights, where their shit is going to go down. I can't wait to see shit go down for Percival and Gawain and Camelot. Oh, damn straight. That's when their shit is going to get real. But yeah, Gawain and Percival, they better be training together under Pelagard. I'm telling you right now, if they do not train under Pelagard at some point, I am going to be furious. It doesn't matter where he was born. Percival is Percival. Yeah, you tell him, Nysons. Meliodas, let's hurry and go to Camelot. We gotta be King Arthur. When the moon, distant thunder and the rain bless the kingdom, the 4 knights of prophecy will finally gather. But through an assassin from chaos and a traitor's blunder, hope will be stolen away as well. That was the omen seen by the former king yesterday. Just as he foretold, you 4 knights of prophecy have gathered, but our hope has also been lost. Our hope is lost? What do you mean? The road to Camelot is closed. What? Does that mean we can't go to Camelot anymore? I don't know what this omen thing is, but if he knew the future, why couldn't he change it? An omen is nothing more than a hint to a vague future. It's not an all-powerful skill to see into the future with accuracy. However, it's an absolutely essential power to take the initiative against Camelot. We assumed they were targeting the former king and attempted an ambush. But The rebel's goal was to recover a captured comrade. The rebel was none other than Jericho, a former holy knight of Lyonesse. Whoa, what? But she froze herself. Are you serious? A holy knight of Lyonesse betrayed us? So that's what it meant. The assassin from Chaos and the traitor's blade. The moment she decided she could not lift the magical restraints I cast on him, she killed the prisoner and left. But I don't understand. What does a war prisoner's death have to do with the loss of hope? Sorry to say, they're the same thing. The Knights of Chaos are given a mark by King Arthur himself, and those marks are activated by the life force and incantation of the ones tattooed with them. Whoa! Okay, now this is getting interesting. It was all devised to open a door that connects this side to the other. So once we lost the prisoner, we were left with no way into Camelot? Oh, that's what you think! I'm telling you, Jericho's gonna pull some double agent shit. It's either gonna be her, or guess who? Pelagard! That motherfucker is going to turn! Watch! Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, why couldn't anyone stop her? If that was the case, shouldn't you have run over there? That's no reason to be rude to the king. Yeah, but think about it. Wouldn't the king have a better shot at winning if he wasn't waiting for Percival to come to Lyonesse? My bad. It's fine. I thought the same thing. There's a reason, right, for why you didn't go to Camelot? Why didn't I go? I can't even get into Camelot because I'm a demon. Wait a minute. Does that mean Tristan can't go in then? The king is a demon? Really? So it's true. Really? So it's true. But why can't the demon clan enter? Allow me to explain. To be more precise, it's the non-human demon clan, goddess clan, fairy clan, and giant clan. So okay, I'm going to read this, and this further solidifies why I was right on how it is Gawain and Percival that are going to be the ones to do this shit. There's a powerful barrier on the door to Camelot that prevents those 4 races from entering. Oh, shit! So, Tristan and Lancelot, I don't think Lancelot could go in there. Because Lancelot is a hybrid. He is part Fae. So I don't think he could go in there. But guess who can? Percival and Gawain. I'm telling you, those 2 are going to be the ones to go into Camelot. Their destinies have been tied from the start. And I mean, shit, even going back to Pelagard, it was Gawain and fucking Percival. I'm telling you. And there you go. That's why everything was entrusted to you, the 4 Knights of Prophecy. But Tristan can't go in there. Both Tristan and Lancelot are half non-human, but it looks like they're not affected by the barrier. What? Hold on. Lancelot, I can possibly believe because he is because he's probably like equally Fae and human. But Tristan, come on, Tristan, no. He is more non-human than human. He's in that full. He has goddess, demon, and would you guys consider Elizabeth like still partially human at this point? Like at the point of when she was pregnant with Tristan? That's a great question, though. Was she? I don't even know. Because how the fuck is Tristan able to get in there? There's nothing surprising about that. Until 16 years ago, there was no precedent for being half a different race. Most importantly, the barrier's defensive capabilities increase as fewer people are included in it. On the contrary, if half-breeds are also included, so half-breeds are okay. So that means you don't have to have any human blood in you to be able to go. So you could be half goddess, half demon and go in. Okay, so that answers that. Because I was going to be like, wait a minute, Tristan, there's no way Tristan can go in there if he is, the son of a demon and a goddess. He's got to have some human blood to go in there, right? But no, so that makes more sense, because I was gonna be like, what? That doesn't make sense, but this makes sense. Please pardon the interruption. Now that the door has been lost, what meaning is there to discuss this? All we can do now is wait to recapture a Knight of Chaos who may appear at any time or place. Pelagard is going to turn! Tell me I am wrong! You're right. That's a good point. We finally got all four just to get a stalemate. Plus, the enemy is free to come and go as they please. Oh, fuck off, Shion! So much for the Knights of Prophecy, except Sir Tristan, that is. Man, this air is the worst. This air sure is the best. Fuck off, Shion! There must be something else we could do, right? Don't feel bad, Percival. How about this? How about we all go on this side adventure? Okay. Oh my god, I'm surprised no one punched Shion in the face. Eh? Huh? One thing I want to do is to go to Camelot and kick my dad and Dad's and King Arthur's butts, but I also want to travel around and see all the amazing places in Britannia. We might even find another way into Camelot along the way. So let's get going, huh? Percival, the kid Vargus risked his life to protect. It's just like Gowther's report said. This kid just might bring hope to our world. Let's be off to overthrow Camelot and embark on an exciting adventure. Look at Shion. She's like, what the fuck just happened? I love Lancelot's face. And like, Isolde and Anne are just cute. But dude, Shion's like, what the fuck is going on? Percival's words cut through the depressing atmosphere and brought hope to all. To be continued in chapter 86, titled Sprout. Okay, so I am going to continue saying this shit. Nakaba, you approve my point, and you are giving me hope for this. The one who is... Yes, you can make the argument for Jericho, sure. You could make the argument for Jericho. But I honestly think, it's going to be one or two of them. It's going to be either Jericho or Pelagard, but I am leaning more towards Pelagard. Actually, why not both? Why not both? So here's how, if it's going to be both, here's how it would work. You'd have Pelagard in this, you'd have them divided into two, right? You'd have Pelagard taking Percival and Gawain, obviously. And Pelagard would be training them. And then you have Jericho with Tristan and Lancelot. I could see that. I'd be down with that, but it'd be way too awkward. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about Jericho being involved in the picture. But I'm telling you, Pelagard is going to be involved. Nakaba has had it set up from the very beginning that Pelagard is going to be involved. If he is not involved, I am going to be furious. You cannot tell me after this chapter that Pelagard is not going to be involved, that he is not going to turn. Because Pelagard has not been... It's interesting, right? Pelagard, unlike the other followers, Pelagard hasn't been as... What's the wording I'm looking for? As brainwashed as the other knights have? He hasn't, like... Yeah, that feels right. It's very interesting, isn't it? How much like Vargus Pelagard is. That's why I'm like, I can see Pelagard turning and, you know, along the way and joining them along the way. I can see that shit. But they're gonna go on their adventure, yes, and they're gonna gain more allies along the way. And also, Shion, go fuck off. But who's going to join them? Well, obviously, we got King and Diane's kid that we still need to meet. I'm hoping that means we're going to go to the Fairy King Forest next. And they're not ready. And also, they're not ready to fight Arthur yet. No. But they do need Pelagard first. They need Pelagard first. And hell, even when Pelagard turns, Pelagard needs to train them. So there's no way they're going to go right away when Pelagard turns. Fuck no. So I'm really curious what you guys think about this. Nakaba, your writing is fucking brilliant. It is the fact that this has been set up from the start. And I want to know more about Vargus. I want to know more about like what went down prior to Vargus meeting up with Meliodas. Like what led to this? I think we're gonna find out when we get to Camelot is when we'll find out. But the other thing that's very interesting is the equivalent exchange that's happening here, and I still think in Grudge of Edinburgh we're gonna see this as well. We might get like hints of this, but here it's very interesting. Very interesting indeed how chaos, how it's just eating away at the land. I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. I'm very pleased with what we're getting this chapter. I'm very pleased with the lore. I'm very pleased with the foreshadowing that we're going to be getting in here. Gil Thunder, your son is a prick and you need to discipline him. Do you guys think that we're gonna have on this journey? Do you think we're gonna have like everyone together? Everyone, I don't know if everyone's gonna be together the whole time. Nah. If they are together, they'll like go to like a general location and they'll split off and train. That's what I would like to see, but I don't know. We'll see how this works. But I love Percival's attitude. I do. But there's more here that Meliodas isn't telling us. I know. But if there is enough demand for it, and you guys want me to do, like, because I did attempt to do this a while ago, but when I did attempt to record a deep dive in regards to, like, covering everything from the start in regards to chaos, it was heading into the 40-minute direction. So there needs to be a major demand for me to do a full deep dive into like the whole thing with Arthur and chaos. And we've got more lore here now too. So I'm glad I kind of waited now. Anyways, I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. What do you guys think of the lore we're getting here? What do you think about the connection that we have now between Percival and Gawain and how it's been tied to, they have been tied to each other from the start? I would like to see wouldn't it be interesting if there was a connection between Vargus and Gawain as well? I would love to see that. Like if Vargus helped Gawain escape. Oh my god, I'd love that. That'd be fucking awesome. Oh my god, can we get that, please? If we find out that Vargus helped Gawain escape, or if like, Gawain's mama, or not Gawain's mama, or like Percival's mama or something, I want to know how Gawain escaped. We need to get that lore as well. Just, so much to cover up in here. But I really do like this. I like what we're getting here. This is really good. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerd Against Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Fortnite's content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerd Against, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.